A lot of people don't know this, and so it's worth talking about. Do you know why Google is so rich? Okay, I'm getting the idea that. Okay, yeah. What's that? Relevance. I hardly ever have consulting clients because I'm not unreliable, but I'll show up when I say I'm going to show up, but then I don't want to show up. And then I regret that I said I was going to show up. But here, by the way, I'm very glad to be here. This is not reference to this. But I had a client, Torstar, which is the biggest media company in Canada. They published the Toronto Star and a million other little papers. And they wanted to save themselves because they're going off the cliff, as all print media are. And I tried to explain, and it was an amazing experience. If you've ever been to a big newspaper company, this building was huge. And I walked down hallways that were almost as wide as this room with fabulous art on the walls. And we'd walk by these empty rooms, and it was unbelievable. And I gave a talk to them, and they didn't get it. But what I said to them is, look, you've got this building. You've got these printing presses. You've got this paper bill. You've got the ink bill. You've got the writers. You've got all this stuff. And you can only sell to people that want to reach the Toronto market. That's a painful, that was a good business in the 19th century, huh? But now, what does Google have? Writers? None. They're just taking everybody else's content and organizing it, right? Buildings, they do have a big campus. But that's, not so bad. And who can they sell ads to? Everybody with a pulse on every far outpost of humanity. And nobody realizes this. One of their big innovations was what? Self-service. How many people love going to media people at the various magazines and newspapers and dealing with them? Maybe you do, maybe you're friendly with them. But Google, there's none of that. You just go on, I want that, thank you very much, boom. So no content creation costs, they have distribution costs because they're distributing through the internet, but different kind of cost. They can sell to everybody on earth, okay? And they've made it self-service. And they've opened people that could never advertise before. Like if you're selling quilts in Kentucky, you were not going to advertise in the New York Times. Now you can advertise on Google and maybe even pay your mortgage.